Silk is a 2006 Taiwanese film directed by Su Chao-Bin and stars Cheng Chen, Yosuke Iguchi, Karina Ka-Yen Lam, and Barbie Su. The plot follows a team of paranormal researchers led by a tireless scientist who created a device that captures energy from basically anything, which has been used to successfully trap a ghost. Well, this is another one of those films that I have owned for years and years. I probably owned this for maybe close to 10 years, but I've only just got around to watching for the first time. And I'll admit, this was one of those super cheap pickups. I probably paid like $3 for it. And the reason that I picked it up, Tartan Asia Extreme. Back in the mid 2000s, I would pretty much blind buy anything from this label. Not all of it was good, of course, but they did release some pretty cool classics. So with Silk, I had no idea what to expect. I haven't seen many Taiwanese films either. Before watching it, I did check out some IMDb and Rotten Tomatoes reviews, which mostly looked pretty good. And after turning this movie on, it almost instantly was not what I expected. The first character you see is actually an English-speaking white dude, which completely threw me off. You don't spend a lot of time with this character, but I'm pretty sure he's the only English-speaking character, non-Asian character here. And I do wonder what was behind that decision. Not that it matters or anything. And the acting with this character was pretty wacky, but luckily, it was mostly just him because the rest of the cast here are all pretty good. And it also didn't take long for me to think that Chao-Bin Su is very much influenced by what was going on over in Japan around this time. Because this definitely feels like an early 2000s Japanese supernatural horror film. It's got that look and style and a lot of those elements, but it's not a carbon copy like One Missed Call was, which I reviewed recently. Silk just has so many more influences than I expected too. When it's not supernatural horror, it's an action film, it's a drama, it's just a lot of things, and I think that does kind of make it unique. And it's not super scary by any means. Even the more horror moments are nowhere near as scary as the films that influenced it, I'd say. But because, like I said, it does draw from so many different genres, it is actually pretty entertaining. All of the characters completely stand out from each other. The performances, like I said, are pretty decent, and even if the story isn't always very unique, it has enough twists and turns to really keep you guessing. I'm giving Silk a 6 out of 10. It takes unoriginal elements and adds its own touches along with, loads of non-horror influences and becomes somehow something unique. For any fan of J-horror, I'd say, this is surprisingly worth your time. Cheers, guys, and I'll see you at the multiplex.